mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist you? Mamma mia, does it show again? My, just how much I missed you. Yes, I've been broken hearted, blue since the day we parted. Why?
Hola a todos y bienvenidos a nuestra actuación virtual en este día tan especial para nosotros, porque como dice una de nuestras canciones, teníamos un sueño que hemos hecho realidad en nuestro musical de Mamma Mía, aunque nuestra idea era hacer una actuación presencial en el teatro de nuestro instituto el día 30 de abril de 2020. Bueno, y ya sabéis por qué no pudo ser, ¿no? Bueno, os contaré un poco cómo surgió la idea del musical. Era el mes de junio de 2019. En esos días últimos de clase, que ya habíamos acabado prácticamente el curso, y me llevé al aula de idioma una peli para practicar el listening de forma lúdica. Curiosamente era Mamma Mía, que me encanta y siempre me han gustado las canciones de ABBA. Lo que no me esperaba era la reacción de estos preciosos alumnos míos, que estaban en primero de ESO cuando la vieron. ¡Ay, señor, que nos encanta! Que en cuarto de primaria hicimos un musical en Camacho Melendo. Entonces les dije si les gustaría que lo lleváramos a cabo nosotros con diálogo en inglés. ¡Sí!, contestaron al unísono. Dicho y hecho. Durante el curso siguiente, segundo de ESO, curso 2019-2020, es decir, el curso pasado, de nuevo tuve la suerte de darles clase y de tenerlos también en la hora de libre disposición que compartíamos mi querida compañera María José y yo. Le planteé la idea de hacer el musical, ya que ella tenía la mitad de los alumnos que querían participar. Y como sabía la ilusión que me hacía y que tenían nuestros alumnos, no dudó en decir que sí. Gracias, María José. Sin ti no hubiera sido posible. Y sin nuestros extraordinarios alumnos y alumnas convertidos en pequeños grandes actores, actrices, bailarines, bailarinas y cantantes, y alguna que otra en técnicos de imagen. Y gracias también a Rafa Garrido, nuestro técnico de sonido y montaje, y profesor suyo también durante este curso. Gracias a nuestros alumnos ayudantes, Carmen y Jorge. Gracias a Yolanda y Cisco y a todos mis compañeros y directivas que nos han apoyado en todo. Entre todos, con la fuerza que da la ilusión y el compromiso, hemos unido nuestra energía, conocimientos, hemos intercambiado ideas, vivencias, opiniones. Ha sido un fabuloso trabajo en equipo, donde han aprendido no solo inglés para los diálogos y canciones, no solo coordinación de movimientos y creatividad para las coreografías, no solo música para las canciones, sino algo más valioso que traspasa todo lo material y que si no sucede, nada tiene éxito. Es por eso que tengo que destacar la unión que han mostrado en todo momento, la complicidad, el compañerismo, el respeto, la ayuda mutua. Al que se le daba mejor el baile, le ayudaba al otro. El que tenía mejor pronunciación en inglés, le ayudaba al otro. Y así en todo. Y gracias a ese ambiente tan propicio, mi compañera y yo hemos disfrutado preparando, organizando y dándole forma a lo que vaya a ver, y siempre consensuado con nuestros queridos alumnos. Íbamos muy bien con nuestros ensayos, ya que para febrero y principios de marzo casi lo teníamos todo montado. Lo que no sabíamos es que la pandemia truncaría nuestro precioso proyecto. Nos confinaron, como por desgracia hemos experimentado todos, y ahí quedó nuestro sueño, aparcado, pensando que este curso lo podríamos retomar. Pero siguen las restricciones y medidas de distanciamiento, porque la situación es quizás peor que el año pasado, y los ensayos son imposibles, por esas medidas de seguridad que hay que cumplir. Solo pensar que no íbamos a cumplir nuestro sueño me aterraba. Así que se me ocurrió aprovechar los ensayos que afortunadamente teníamos grabados de febrero y marzo del año pasado y montarlos en un vídeo para que quedara de recuerdo de ese esfuerzo que en su momento hicimos llenos de ilusión y cariño. Os explico brevemente lo que vais a ver. Son varias escenas donde se alternan canciones, bailes y diálogos que hacen de hilo conductor de la historia de una madre soltera que ha criado y educado ella sola a su hija. Y el día de la boda de esta y en las vísperas hay sorpresas que se van desvelando. Es también un homenaje a esas madres y padres también, que luego se me enfadan, entregadas y generosas, que dedican sus vidas a educar y criar a sus hijos e hijas. Y a medida que van creciendo, sienten que se van alejando poco a poco. Slipping through my fingers all the time, como dice una de nuestras bonitas canciones. Esta que estamos escuchando precisamente. Me siento muy orgullosa de cada uno de vosotros, mis queridos alumnos y alumnas, porque habéis dado lo mejor de cada uno y habéis unido vuestros talentos en uno solo, con sabiduría, cordialidad, simpatía y armonía. Gracias por ese vuestro buen hacer. Y no quiero despedirme sin pediros, padres, familia, amigos, compis y demás espectadores, que tengáis en cuenta que el montaje se ha hecho a partir de ensayos de muy poco tiempo y que aún nos quedaban 2 meses para perfeccionarlo todo. Y para que veáis el vestuario que habrían lucido en nuestro estreno, hemos hecho una foto este año para ilustrarlo. O sea, las fotos sí son actuales. Y la escena final de la boda también la tenemos en fotos porque no nos dio tiempo a grabarla. En fin, espero que os guste el resultado final y lo recibáis con la misma ilusión y cariño con que lo hemos hecho. Y os deseo que siempre tengáis a dream to come true, a song to sing and a fairy tale to believe in. Hasta siempre. In this first scene, by means of her beautiful song, I Have a Dream, Sophie shows her deep desire to meet her real father. She has been investigating after secretly reading her mother's diary, dated when she was conceived, and managed to locate the 3 men her mother had a sentimental relationship with, and whose names appear in Donna's diary. Sophie meets her friends Ali and Lisa off the boat on Kalokari. They all scream and laugh, showing happiness to be together. Sophie tells them she had found her mother's diary, and the three friends start reading it. In the diary, they discover the names of the three possible dads, Sam, Harry, and Bill. But she doesn't know who his father is. So he's invited the three of them. My goodness!
Deberían de la luz aquella del fondo. Bueno.
Sophie, it's beautiful. I want one. He did well, didn't he? I need to marry tomorrow. I'm so glad to be here because I have a secret and I can't tell anyone else. Sophie, are you pregnant? No. I've been making my dad to my wedding. You are joking. You found him at last? No, not exactly. Okay, you know what my mom always says when I ask is about my father. It was a sudden romance, and he's gone home before she realized that she was expecting me. And he's always kind of accepting that's all I ever. Well, I was breathtaking. So, all through, I found this. It's the year she was pregnant with me. Oh, Sophie! June 17. What's the name? I don't remember what to hear, please. I do. Sam brought me to the little island. That's here. That's the marriage. We dance on the beach and we kisses on the beach and da. What? Da. That's what they did in the olden days. Stop it. Sam's the one. I know. He never felt like this before. So this was such a father. That's what I'm thinking. All these times, Sam's been telling me he loves me. And now he's announcing that he's engaged. So he's going home to get married. And I never want to see him again. Hurry, Jonah. I was first. What's an Bill rented a motorboat. And I took him over to the little island. Me? Sophie, wait. I'm still obsessed with Sam. He's so well. He's such a funny guy. One thing led to another, and that. I was 11. Harry turned up out of the blue, so I said I should him the island. He's so sweet and understanding. I do happy and that. Oh my God.
Lisa, Ali, and Sophie are at Sophie's room. She's trying on her wedding dress, and Sky enters the room. They start joking, and after a while, he leaves. The three girls carry on speaking about Sophie's three dads. Ali and Lisa tell Sophie that when Donna finds out that she had invited Bill Harry, and Sam, she's going to be very, very angry with her.
Put me down. I'm getting married tomorrow.
Please be careful.
So,
There are picnic dresses.
oh yes.
Oh yes, if you have had your way, it will be a 4 minute wedding in this and t-shirt. Wash it down with a bottle of beer.
You make me sound so unromantic. I just thought you should save our money for charity.
Well, we are not going anywhere yet. Anywhere, please leave. We are very, very busy.
I need us to do some props for tonight.
Oh, for his bachelor party. Because you will say that please have to tell my mom. By the time she finds out, it's too late. I feel like there is a party everyone missing, and when I meet my dad, everything will fall into place.
Bill, Sam, and Harry arrives on the island and gets to the villa. Sophie sees them outside. They introduce themselves and Sophie does the same. Sophie shows them into one of the outbuildings. They climb up to the upper floor to have a rest and to hide from Donna.
Some Carmichael, you're expecting us.
Oh my God, yes.
You're not Donna's daughter.
I thought you looked familiar. Sophia?
It's Sophie.
Well, Sophia is the queen.
Well, I'm named after a Sophia.
I used to have a great aunt living on the mainland named Sophia.
Won't you mind if we see our room before we see your mother? Sure. It's just that I quite like to freshen up before the big rain. No, I mean yes, but come this way. Come on. Then it's just right here.
Where's Donna? Hey, okay.
Up you go. You know I don't want to seem ungrateful for the thing, but might I be sound my room now?
Well, don't hold your breath, honey, but I think this is your room.
How much did Donna know?
I sent them by. My mom doesn't know anything. Well, she's done so much for me, and she's always talking about you guys and the good old days. And I thought what an amazing surprise for her that you are all gonna be at my wedding.
How long, Sophie? I can't be here. The last time I saw your mother, she said she never wanted to see me again.
But that was a year ago. Please, this will mean a lot to me.
Why?
Listen, I can see that you have been to a great deal of trouble, but my assumption that you have recommended on your blood.
Good idea.
No,
Why?
it's an adventure, Harry. It's good for you.
Okay, well, I'm satisfied it was a long shot, that you even replied, and now you come all this way for a wedding. Surely there must have been some special reason for you to be here, like a siren call, maybe?
You're the little ones. You know that you are just like your mother. I'm glad my boys are with you. They never recall.
You have some?
Yes, and someday I'd like to break them again.
That you used to run my mother.
They all hear Donna humming as she enters the building. The three men are waiting inside not to be seen, but Donna hears a noise and discovers them in amazement and disbelief. The music starts and the dancers appear. At the end, Donna asks them to leave the island immediately. She doesn't want to see them again.
Please stay. Promise me that you will tell everybody that I'm invited to. Okay? Promise? You got it. I promise. I might regret it, but okay.
Stranger? You don't know each other.
That's the
Okay, cool. But where did you get? Who said that you could stay up in an old boat house?
Didn't catch the name. Big Baby. Well, she's going to be there. Or maybe she said we're going to stay in the old house. Yeah, maybe it was it's in Greek.
Yeah, that's it. You want to stay here because I'm close and everything. I'm busy. I'm ready. I have already my local girls ready married.
Donna, you go ahead about this. We have listened to write it for you. Harry, I am something exported.
What about you?
Just wanting to say the island. You know what it means to me.
Okay, I'm gonna arrange for a boat to take you all back to the mainland.
I have a boat.
You have a boat? Get ready to another course of it. Away.
Hey, Donna.
It is good to see you.
Donna, Rosie, and Tanya enter the house, and Donna tells them not to say anything about Bill, Harry, and Sam to Sophie. She mustn't find out about her 3 dads, possible dads. Donna doesn't know that it was Sophie who found them and invited them to her wedding. The music starts and the dancers appear.
Of course, I'm sorry. Do you think I will forget my daughter's dad? They were all here. Sam Carmichael, Bill Anderson, and Harry Hedberg. Not Harry, Hedberg. They must be going back to the boat. I hope they move around and down. What are they doing here? It's like some videos click or click. It's very great. Do they know about Sophie? What are they facing? No, I've never done a story.
Oh, Donna, keeping it to yourself all these years.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about me. The only thing that matters is that Sophie never finds out.
Well, maybe she would be good with it.
Good with it? You don't know my daughter. This would be like a boxer.
Donna, they're gone.
I don't know that. I don't know where they are. I don't know why they are here. And I have brought this up on myself because I was a stupid, reckless little slut.
Wow, don't you sound like your mother?
I do not.
Yes, you do.
Oh my God, I do not.
You do, it's Catholic good. You've been living like a nun. Yeah, whatever happened to our Donna? Life and soul of the party, El Rock Chick Supremo.
I grew up.
Well, then, go back down again. Screw them, if they can't take a joke.
It is now the evening, and all Sophie's friends are having a party, and she speaks to Bill, Harry, and Sam separately. The three of them want to take her to the church because each one believes he is her real father. So they will be at the church the following day. As the dance continues, Sophie hears the various words spoken to her by Bill, Sam, and Harry in her mind. It's too much for her, and she faints. Her parent rushes towards her and tries to help.
Oh no, really? You should wait. You should wait until she has a few drinks in her first. Really. Good idea, good idea. What to drink on the pub? This is good, this is really good. We don't propose this. You have a good time here. I have enough to do here. Is that really you doing? Running the video with Donna? She just can't do it by herself. Do you know, I did this workplace on the back of many one night. I always drink alcohol but here. What killed you? What did mom say about me? She never mentioned you. Sophie, what are you doing here? Hello, you okay? I'm fine. Thanks for the having a grown-up daughter. Do you have any children, Harry? Well, I have two dogs, Lucy and Peter. They're the same of my relationship. I have dog and daughter. It has spoiled her mother. Is your father here? I don't know. I don't know who my father is. This is fantastic! How on earth did Donna get to buy this place? She was left some money by the old lady she looked after when I was little, Sophia, that I named after. My great aunt Sophia? I guess. I always heard her money was left to family. How old are you? I'm 20. Wait, just give me a minute. I'm sorry. Bill, wait. Why did your great aunt leave my mother money? I don't know. All my life, there's been this here unanswered question, and I don't want any more secrecy. What do you want from me? Bill, please. Are you my father? Yes, I think so. Yes. You know what comes next? Oh, you're not going to tell me that you have a twin sisters, are you? Will you be
with Mommy. Sophie, come here. I'm your wife here. Didn't Donna tell me? How long have you known I'm your father? What? Not long at all. Sam, listen to me. My mom doesn't know that I know. So can we wait until after my wedding? Are you going to get tomorrow? Nobody. No, I am. I secret to them. Are you okay? I can write.
Oh my god, I'm your father. Henry, this is great. You're inviting me. You wanted Geralda to take you to the church? I'll be there.
Donna is helping Sophie to get dressed for the wedding, as a beautiful song sounds. The song tells Donna's memories from Sophie when she was a child and how quickly the time passes.
School bag in hand, she leaves home in the early morning, waving goodbye with an absent minded smile. I'm ready to go with a surge of answers, and I have to sit down for a Slipping through my fingers all the time, I try to capture every minute, the feeling. Slipping through my fingers all the time. Do I really see what's in your mind? Each time I think I'm close to knowing, she keeps on going. Slipping through my fingers all the time.
I love you. Welcome to Sophie and Sky and to all your friends who have gathered together this evening. And welcome especially to Donna, who represents your family. We are all here together in this glorious.
And welcome to Sophie's dad. I have to tell you, he is here.
I know, I invited him.
You couldn't have. I don't know which one it is. Oh my god, that's why they are here.
I'm sorry, I just, please forgive me, please.
I don't know. Can you forgive me?
What? I don't care if you slept with hundreds of men. You are my mom, and I love you so much.
Oh, Soph, and I haven't slept with hundreds of men.
And both of them blame Sam for what he did. But then Sam explained Donna that 20 years ago he came back to the island to stay with her because she was in love with her. But she was off with some other guy. Donna didn't know anything about it. Suddenly, Sophie tells Sky that what she really wants is to get off the island and see the world with him. He agrees, and they go out of the chapel, saying goodbye to everybody. Then the priest asks Donna if he has to cancel the wedding, but Donna is so confused that she doesn't know what to do. Sam has an idea and asks Donna, getting down on one knee in front of all the people, to marry him. Everybody encourages Donna do it. And a few minutes later, it is Sam and Donna who are married. Finally, everyone is at the wedding banquet outside. Sam singing a beautiful song, and they all having a great time at the party. Those are the pictures taken at the wedding. You can see Sam and Donna with our dear priest getting married instead of Sky and Sophie, who were supposed to be the bride and groom. In the end, they decided to go on a trip together around the world. Also, there are pictures of Sophie's 3 happy dads, Sophie's friends, Lisa and Ali, Donna's friends, Tanya and Rosie, and all the guests who witnessed the events coming with joy. And everyone enjoying an unforgettable day full of illusion and magic. And this story is over. But ours still continues a little while longer. Don't leave yet. Thank you.
Super trooper beams are gonna blind me, but I won't feel blue like I always do. 'Cause somewhere in the crowd there's
In the second year in reinforcement of English, we saw the Mamma Mia movie, and we began to talk about making a musical all with our teacher, Paqui and Maria Jose, from the film, where each one was a character. They would be danced. It's an excellent idea. Every day I was going with that illusion of doing it by preparing dance. The truth is that, in my opinion, everything was done very quickly, and in February we already bought the costume. It was like a dream. We had that day in the aunts who would all be seeing us, that feeling for nervous, but it came later, and that is when the coronavirus appeared. They confined us. It was a very difficult situation, and wondered what will happen to the musical after. I will, when we return to class, all excited about what would happen with that musical, because we were still going through a complicated pandemic. Our teacher Paqui had an excellent idea, since we had recorded the exams except very highly performed, asked to film and take pictures of the scenes that we were missing, and that was how very thing went great. I want to thank Paqui and Maria Jose for making us better people, for giving us a smile every day, for being who you are. Thanks. I had never had this experience full of joy, companionship, and above all, illusion.
It has been confusingly a very good experience.
This time I have had many emotions, but the one that has stood out the most has been to decide, to learn, to progress, and above all to have fun.
It has been a very beautiful experience that I will always remember. I have learned many things from it.
It was a unique experience. That great illusion and that desire to learn will always remain in use.
It was a very beautiful experience. There were much friendship, and I would like to do something similar in the future.
It has marked part of my life.
It has been a beautiful experience that I will always take with me and has produced one of my best versions.
I have loved doing this musical. I have learned many things and it has marked my life and my heart.
It has been a very beautiful experience in which he has marked me a lot.
I have felt happy and very comfortable because I have really enjoyed this experience.
It's been a very pretty experience and I liked a lot. It's made me learn a lot of things.
This experience has been a boon of emotion. I have left the illusion of being able to make a musical that has touched our heart, and I will continue this the hope of being able to show it in a different way to all the college.
This musical has been an experience. I probably know more the film than I know my own life. This play is really a great thing, although it doesn't tell the exact same story, because we aren't the same people and we tell our own story. I didn't want to dance, as dancing to a lot of people scared me, but I acted and I was in charge of the musical and images. There were ups and downs, but it was an overall incredible thing. I'm really joyful that I participated here and grateful with all my classmates and teachers. However, I'm angry at this pandemic for existing and not letting ourselves tell our story. Thank you all.
I'm so happy to have participated in this project and I really feel like an actress.
I'm very happy because I learned a lot of English and love the film.
I like this activity because I practice a lot of English and it's very fun.
Doing Mamma Mia musical, I spent a great time because I have been with my friends and I learned English.
I'm very happy to participate in this musical and I feel very good because I learned to work in team and I meet new friends and I work with the teacher and it was very good.
I think that doing the musical was a great experience. We learned a lot of English and we had a lot of fun.
I'm very happy to have participated in this musical. I've learned English, but in addition to that, I've learned to live together, to enjoy the moment and to love. That is why I have to thank my teacher, since without her it wouldn't have been possible.
We have had a great time and it has served to encourage us in this very bad year.
What I have felt in this musical has been a magical and a unique illusion. We have all tried so hard that although the end was not as expected, I will stick with that, with the magical of the union.
In Mamma Mia, I feel very happy. The dance and the dialogues with my friends were very funny. That experience with Mamma Mia has been very incredible and beautiful.
And now, to say goodbye, I can only tell you one thing. There is nothing impossible in life, and our musical is an example. Not even a terrible pandemic stopped us from doing it. So, I encourage you to think about your most desired project, focus on it, do your best, and you'll be able to get it. If you believe in your own strength, skills, and you give the best of yourself with enthusiasm and love, the power of magic will start working so that your dream project will become a reality. Never give up. Your true effort always finds a way to make what you want happen. It may not be exactly what you had in mind at the beginning, but the result is good anyway. It will always be worth fighting to achieve your goals. I hope you like the whole video. I've done it with my best wishes, that you spend a good time watching it and sharing with whom you like, and have a wonderful memory for a lifetime. Remember, if you ever need me, you can always count on me. I'll be always by your side. Hasta siempre, mis queridos alumnos y alumnas. Nos vemos en el siguiente.
I have a dream, a song to sing, to help